What's goody, people? What's goody? What's goody? What's goody? It's your boy DSP. Of course, it's just me this episode. Shout out to my co-host, my brother Bravo, currently doing his thing, taking his time off. You know what I'm saying? But we here to talk Rockland County hoops real quick. I'm not gonna take up your time with all the pleasantries and all that good stuff, but I will say this: please be sure to subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, and select all to get every single notification. And please be sure to hit that like button. Leave us a comment as well. That really helps us out to get the channel out there. But forget all that. We're here to discuss this bad boy right here. Probably can't see my finger like that because the Venom is trying to overtake my green screen. But as y'all can see, these are the standings, the current standings. Y'all already been paying attention to that if y'all been paying close attention to the IG page. Oh, another thing I could plug, at hoop_haven 845, at hoop_haven 845 on Instagram and TikTok. Please be sure to follow that. But I'm sure you got here because you already follow those platforms. But truly appreciate y'all. Once again, here's the standings, man. Super impressed by Tappan Zee. Only losing one game. I think the game they lost was to Byram Hills. So, I mean, to see them to stay locked in, to only lose one game, to clinch their league championship already, super impressive. So I gotta give them their flowers for that. Suffering, been doing their thing all season as well. Shout out to Jake, Pampolina, Jeff Joseph, all those guys over there. They're doing their thing. North Rockland, you already know, they always play good basketball. They're 2 years removed from getting the gold ball, so I'm sure they're trying to get it this season. Again, they just got to, remain locked in as per usual. Spring Valley, super impressed with how they've been playing. Of course, they had a tough week just last week. They ran into some really good teams, and I'm sure they probably had issues as a squad because those are teams I feel that they can beat. You know what I mean? They played a team, I think it was either Mamaroneck or Scarsdale, and they were right there with a top team in their class. So they should be very proud. They should hold their heads high, seeing that they only lost by a few points to a top team in their class, a team that they might end up seeing in the playoffs, which is about a week or two away. So I can't wait for that to go down. But, yeah, man, those are the standings right here, as you can see. People have been one thing I can say about this year compared to last year, this year is super competitive. Super competitive. You got teams that I think you only have two teams below 500, like two teams with losing records, I think. I'm sorry, three teams. It's Ramapo and Clarkstown South and Albertus Magnus. And Albertus Magnus was actually like flirting with 500 all season. It's just recently they ran into some tough teams and started losing. So, but like I said, compared to last year, very, very competitive. Like 1 to 8, I think they would all have winning records. So that's super impressive. Shout out to all the guys in Rockland County representing for the county, holding down the not even holding it down, showing the talent that we do have in Rockland County. The girls too, man. Julia Scott, she's doing her thing at Albertus Magnus, and Kelsey Midrich is also doing her thing at Pearl River. Can't forget Sarah Nasaj. Hopefully I'm saying her last name right. Sarah Nasaj, she's a freshman right now at Albertus and also killing it with Julia Scott. 1-2 punch there. So just wanted to show y'all the standings real quick. Like I said, I'm not going to be doing this for mad long. Let's see. What else can I find here for y'all? There's a quick story I wanted to talk about involving Kelsey Midrich and her mom. It's kind of crazy. Her mom scored 1,000 points, and she scored 1,000 points. So it's kind of crazy to see mom and daughter in the school's record books as 1,000 point scorers. I think that's fire. I just want to know who's the better shooter. Is it Mama Midrich, or daughter Midrich? Who is the better shooter? Let me show you guys what I'm talking about here. Give me 1 second. Let me get it right for y'all. Here we go. This story was cool. When I seen it on the Journal News, I was like, yo, that's tough. And I believe her father played too. So I might have to ask, who has the better jump shot, Mama, Papa, or the daughter? But shout out to Pearl River. They've been doing their thing these past 2 years. It was cool. It's cool covering them. They always show the platform love. So huge shout out to you guys. Salute to you. Just wanted to point this out because I thought this was an amazing story to show. And it's, Rockland County affiliated. So it is what it is. But now, all week we've been talking about how we're going to do the power rankings a little bit differently. Me and my brother sat back and had a conversation about it. I was like, I think having all 11 teams up there doesn't do the power rankings any justice. You know what I mean? That's why you saw I had the standings. I think the standings is enough, right? That should show everybody their records, and it's not in a particular ranking or anything like that. I didn't see them based on their record. Let me bring that back up. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I didn't base it on their records. I didn't see it. If you look, it's in alphabetical order. Or I tried to put it in alphabetical order. See, but now what we did with the power rankings is, let me get this off the screen. What we did with the power rankings is now we're only going to highlight the top 5 teams. I feel only covering the top 5 teams. It highlights those top 5 teams as the best 5 teams in Rockland County high school basketball. When it comes to the boys, basketball, those are the top 5 teams, and those are the top 5 teams we wanted to highlight and give their flowers to when it comes to the power rankings. And I spoke to Bravo about it, and he was like, "Yeah, man, just make it 5, cut it in half." You're absolutely right. It'll add gravity to the power rankings. You know what I mean? And we see how much you guys love checking out the power rankings. So we were like, yo, let's make it more potent, more profound by just making it 5 teams and, detailing what those 5 teams did in the past week. So sorry about the long prelude and all that. But we gotta set it up right, Here we go. The top 5 schools in Rockland County high school basketball right now, according to us. I don't want anybody thinking that this is something that the coaches were involved with or anything like that. This is straight up between myself and my brother Bravo, Hoop Haven, independent basketball coverage here. Now, as you can see, the top 5 teams. Number 5, Nyack. Number 4, Pearl River. Number 3, North Rockland. Number 2, Suffern. And, of course, number 1, Tappan Zee. Nyack, they just went 0-2 this past week. They're looking to close out the season strong. They have to close out the season strong, especially they qualified for the Class AA playoffs. So they want to close out with the dub or 2. I'm not sure how many games they got coming up this week. They may have one more game this week, but they want to win that game so they go in with some sort of positive momentum into the tournament, because the tournament is no joke. You're playing the best of the best, and you're trying to go get that gold ball. You know what I mean? You're trying to bring that back home to the school. So shout out to Nyack. They made it to the top 5 of the Hoop Haven Power Rankings. Salute to y'all and good luck to y'all for the rest of the season. Pearl River had a pretty potent week. They went 3-0 this week. They're looking to close out the season strong. Unfortunately, they did not win the league championship, and I can say the same thing for Nyack. They did not win the league championship because I believe they both won the league championship last year. They tied out. But they did close. They did finish this past week 3-0. Like I said, they're looking out to close the season out strong. Of course, they want to get some W's, get a better position in the playoffs for the Class AA. And like I said, they want to close out the season strong, want to get a W before going into the playoffs, because you don't want to go into the playoffs with a loss. You really, really don't want to go into the playoffs with a loss, because you have that little nasty taste. I mean, for some teams, it is motivating to go into the playoffs with a loss, because then you're just going to play that next game. If your team has that DNA, you're going to play that next game super hard. Pause. You're going to play that game like it's the last game you're ever going to play in your life. So it is what it is. But good luck to Pro River and shout out to them. North Rockland, man, they've been doing their thing all season. They've been in and out the top 5. But I mean, when it's time to lock in and do what they need to do, they do what they need to do. That's why they're number 3. They're 2-0. They went 2-0 this past week. They're looking to get a better position in the Class AAA tournament. Last year they lost in the first round, so I'm sure they're trying to go a bit further. You know what I mean? I'm sure they want to end up playing at Westchester County Center, and I'm sure. Now, I know for a fact. Shout out to Aaron Rivera. They want that gold ball. And it would be cool to see them hoist that gold ball, especially after, having an interview with those guys. Same thing with Spring Valley. I'm not counting them out, although they're not in the top 5. I'm not counting them out when it comes to winning or getting that gold ball, straight like that. So it would be cool to see either North Rockland get the gold ball or Spring Valley get the gold ball, because we had some of their players on the show before the season started. So, I mean, shout out and good luck to North Rockland. I'm sure, of course, they're looking to close out the season with a few W's and go into the tournament supercharged, ready to go. So good luck to them as well. Suffering. If you've been on the page, if you've been paying attention to what we've been doing on the IG page, Suffering has been one of those teams that we've been highlighting a lot, especially their player, Jake Pampolino. I went out on a limb and saying that he might be player of the year for when it comes to Rockland County. It's either him or Xavier Lavelle out of Tappan Zee. That's like player of the year material for Rockland County hoops. I believe they went 2-1 this past week. Of course, they're looking to get a better position in the AAA tournament. They made a deep run. This is their first time playing in AAA. I believe they were playing in AA last year. I'm not sure, but they made a deep run. I believe they made it to the championship game and lost. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. All of this is coming off the top of my head. I don't remember per se, but I do remember them going, because I went to their quarterfinal game, I think. Or it was probably like the first or second round game I went to last year. I remember them winning, and I remember them playing 2 more games at Westchester County Center. Like I said, this is all off the top of my head. I don't have any notes written down. So if I'm wrong, please forgive me. But if I'm right, please give me my flowers. But no, once again, huge shout out to Jake Pampolina, Jeff Joseph, Mason Palumbo, all those guys over there at Suffering. Good luck to you guys, man. I know y'all trying to close out the season strong. I look forward to seeing y'all hoop in the playoffs. I'm going to try and get to these playoff games. I'm going to try and get to as much of these playoff games as I can, especially when they get to the Westchester County Center. I'm trying to get to those playoff games for both boys and girls. So it's going to be a vibe on the channel and on the IG page. So be on the lookout for that. And once again, good luck and salute to Suffering. And look, man, number 1 team. Y'all can say what y'all want. They were undefeated for a good portion of the season, and they haven't let go of that number 1 seed all season. They're currently, I believe, 16-1. Yes, they went 3-0 this last week. They clinched their league championship, I believe, last week off a dub. They went undefeated in the league, and they're the top seed for the Class AA tournament. So they're doing what they need to do. They're handling their business, and I mean, right now for them, it's gold ball or bust, right? Well, what else is in there? Oh, state championship. Let me say that. Maybe it's not just the gold ball for them. Perhaps they want to get that state championship that Albertus Magnus girls team got last year. And that would be amazing, man. That would be amazing if Tappan Zee gets that state championship. It's a vibe. But like I said, man, we wanted to make the be long-winded or anything like that. I think this is all you need, man. Quick 15 minutes, straight to the point. Gave you a little statistical breakdown, analytical breakdown of what was going on in Rockland County basketball. But that's it for me, man. I'm DSP. Hoop Haven Power Rankings Top 5 is here. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Y'all enjoy the episode. Be on the lookout for episode number 10. Somebody's watching me. And the next episode, I believe, is another gaming episode that you guys will enjoy. Truly appreciate you guys tapping in with us. Shout out to my brother Bravo. You know the vibes. We will be back in full effect next episode. Truly appreciate y'all. Shout out to everyone doing their thing in Rockland County basketball, all the coaches, all the players. Truly appreciate y'all. Y'all be safe. Peace.